Hi everyone, good to have you here. Oh, yeah, yes, now we will start the new video. This time we will learn about the circle commands and arc commands. Those are also necessary. Yeah, after finishing the sketch tab, we will start with the 3D and then we will do real design. That's why, yeah, stay strong because we will continue the commands a little bit more. We will start with the circle command. The first click with the circle command will define the center point, and the second one will give us the diameter. So if I click somewhere and give, for example, 20 as a value, then I will have a circle with the 20 millimeter diameter. So, what is the difference? Um, if you just click on the circle and drag it, you can change the diameter with this. But you cannot move it from the fully constrained point, which is our center point, because we have just clicked on the uh, center point in the origin to create the circle. So it is not changing the place. I mean, the center point will not change. That's why we just set our center point of the circle on it. That means we cannot change it also. That's why we can just drag the diameter, but not the center point. With this, it is the opposite. We have just set the diameter with the 20, the value 20. So we can not change the diameter, but the center point is not defined. So we can click on it and again drop on somewhere. If we again drop it on the center point, it will be fully defined and we will not be able to follow it, move it somewhere. Those subjects we will talk about in the videos, in the constraint videos, we will talk about this subject. So we will pass it for now, but you got some extra knowledge, so you will not forget it. Second command is the tangential circle, which is a circle defined by 3 points. But which 3 points? Software doesn't know. But software will calculate a circle which includes 3 tangential points on the circle. Like now we will create this tangential circle. First point of the circle will be on that line. The software understands like that. Second click will give another information. It says the second point of the circle should be on this line. And the third point explains everything to the software. It says, yes, now it should be on 3 points, which is on the circle, and it is only possible on the tangential points because I don't have any other choice to create a circle. It should be tangential to here, and here. And software calculates itself where to find this point. It just found this point here, here, and here. So it just set the center point after finding 3 points, which circle includes all 3 at once. So it calculated like that and found the tangential circle. Next one is ellipse. The first click will define the center. Second and third will change the focus points of the ellipse. So after 3 clicks, we will have ellipse also. I didn't need this much, but yeah, sometime it might be useful. So next one is 3-point arc. We have 3 options. 3 of them are creating the arc, but in a different way. So first one is 3-point arc. First 2 will set the beginning and end points, start and end points. The third one will change the radius. So you will define your radius with the third point here. As you can See here, we had an arc like that. And then start and end points we just gave, and radius is shaped also. Second one is tangential arc. For that, actually, I can use this line or this one. Tangential arc will bring an arc, but the first click will be always make my arc tangent to the item or line to here. For example, if I click on here, my arc will be always tangent to this line. No matter how I drag it, it will always be tangent. Second one is okay. Wherever you want, you can place it. But the first one is making the tangential. The same thing we can create with the line also, line command. So I will create a line. Then after the second point, like if I go over the second point of my line and click on the left mouse button and drag my mouse, my cursor, so it will create a tangential arc as here. So I will move my finger away and it will continue creating a line. So the difference is that we can keep creating lines with the line command, but with the arc, we just set the arc and it finishes. That is tangential arc. So what else we have here? Last one is center point arc. The first point will be the center of our arc. The second one will define the diameter. For example, we will click on here. The third one will give the degree, which is changing the length of the arc. So here, for example, I can write 150. As you can see, we had an arc defined, the angle is defined as 150 degree.